We are back.
I feel like this should be the start of the video.
Part 2. We are here, part 1.
He's doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
What, do you not like enthusiasm?
All right. First, probably the most popular shoe, the Adizero Adios Pro 3.
Great upgrade from the Adios Pro 2 in my opinion. I think overall it's probably just like our best looking shoe. They introduced a great colorway that's gonna go along with our new kits pretty well. So really liked how they integrated the green and the blue and the pink. So yeah, this is gonna be our go-to road shoe, our go-to workout shoe, and everybody's gonna love it.
Yeah, we basically do everything in this, like tempos, track work. I typically feel like anything faster than like 65-second quarters, I would probably go towards the next shoe we're gonna go towards, and that's the Takumi. We're gonna keep him on the table?
Yeah.
Keep him on the table.
Keep him on the table. It's a nice day.
Is the Takumi, Adizero Takumi Sen 9, which is the younger brother or sister, if you will, of the marathon shoe. And take it away.
Yeah, I mean, I think what Tori and I noticed yesterday during our workout.
You guys did hills in these?
During our workouts, yeah, we did hills and twos yesterday in these, is that they've introduced a new upper to it, so it's a little bit different. We're thinking
it is stiffer now.
It's stiffer, it's more breathable. We're thinking it's a little bit closer to the Adios 7 upper, which is like a really solid upper, but it's still got that Light Strike Pro foam, so it's really responsive. And also, as you can tell, it's a little bit less than the Adios Pro 3, so it's more of like that track specific workout shoe if you're not looking into a bunch of big threshold stuff and you want a little bit faster stuff like Sam was saying.
And we'll keep working our way down for the workout shoes into the Adizero Adios 7. I don't know what the actual M stands for. Do you know what the M is? That just men? Okay. I really love this colorway on this one. It's like a lighter, has this little pink fire flare on the side here.
Yeah, I think for this, it's very similar to a Takumi, just without like the Light Strike Pro foam. It just has general Light Strike foam on the heel with some Light Strike Pro on top of the midsole. So this really is just like the baby brother version of the Takumi. If you're not looking for like a super shoe type, or you don't want like a really like aggressive carbon plate in your shoe, if you're more of a purist, this is definitely the go-to like fast track session shoe.
I would throw these on for like, if I didn't want to put on spikes yet, but I still wanted to kind of like run really fast, like 100-meter sprints on the track or even hill sprints, this works also. Yeah, this is a really good shoe and probably my favorite colorway. Like I really like how it's like lighter white up top here, with the kind of accents of this really great green color.
You do love
what would you call this? What would you call this color? Seaweed?
Teal?
Teal. Definitely not.
Teal.
Seafoam green.
Seafoam green. Very nice. Thank you from the peanut gallery. All right, so I think the most comparable one to this, we'll keep moving down, is the shoe that I primarily race in, is the Adizero Ambition. I feel like this is a very aggressive spike for the 5K, but I really run on my forefoot so I can get away with it. It doesn't have a lot of support in the back here in the midsole. So if you are a forefoot striker, this is really like an 800-meter, 1500 spike where you really can stay on your forefoot the whole time. And as you can see here, they have a very similar makeup where they have this nice thick Light Strike Pro foam to really like bounce off of aggressively. And this has a carbon fiber plate, so you don't really race in this, do you? Maybe you start now.
Reveal, I'm going to race in these for the steeplechase going into this season. I raced with these when I first got the Adidas Super Spikes early on because these were the first.
They really have a good pop to them.
Yeah, they have great pop to it. I really feel like it's going to help with my hurdling a lot. So yeah, and some other Adidas athletes, I know their steeplechasers have been using these, so I'm going to give them a try this year and see how they work out.
And then these are the shoes, the Adizero Avanti shoes that we use primarily for like, I would say this is more of like a workout spike, how we use it. But it's definitely geared more towards like a 5K, 10K. As you can see, it has a lot more Light Strike Pro foam across here. So if you are more of a heel striker or a midsole striker, this is definitely the spike for you. It doesn't have the same like pop as the Ambitions. But yeah, I know you've raced in these.
Yeah, these are great. They still got good pop to it. They still have the rods underneath, but as you can see with the Ambition, they just have more of like an aggressive like plate throughout the outsole. So this is definitely more of like a
cross country.
Yeah, this was like a great cross country spike for me in the fall, and it also transitioned to a great track spike for the 10K. But obviously, like I raced in the steeplechase in this before. Like I raced, you know, my mile PR, my 3K PR all come with these spikes, so they're really great. Just if you want a little bit more forgiveness in the heel with the midsole. So awesome spikes, still like a great competitor to really any super spike that you have out there.
Cannot believe I forgot about one of our team favorites that we should have had kind of, I don't know what, in between these.
Yeah.
Is the Adizero Boston 11. This is the team's go-to long run shoe, I'd say. This is the most popular shoe that when we have like a long run effort where we kind of do like a progression in it. A lot of the guys typically like to run this. It's definitely a heavier shoe. I know we've talked a lot about this one because we did a Tinman version of this.
Yeah, I double in these when I feel like I want a little bit underneath my foot versus just like our typical trainers. So they're really good. Again, same thing, same idea as the Audio 7. They have light strike midsole right underneath some light strike pro through the front of the foot and the forefoot. So yeah, just like a really great shoe. It's super reliable. We have our own TME Boston that I've been wearing for the past couple of years. So yeah, they're awesome shoes, and they're definitely always in my rotation. A great supplement shoe to our everyday trainers for sure.
I do really like how they kept the colors consistent for the whole distro this year. Like I like that a lot.
For sure.
Let's change gears here a little bit with the brand new Ultraboost Light. It's the lightest Ultraboost they've ever made. Definitely a lot of hype around this shoe.
Oh, it's so light. Just flew right in my hands.
This is the new version of the Ultraboost. I'd say we don't really run in this. This is definitely more of like a lifestyle shoe for us. But I know it is very popular with kind of like the everyday weekend runner that really likes this shoe, because it does, as you can see, it just has like a huge support on the heel. So if you are kind of like heel striking and running at like a slower pace, this is definitely a great shoe. All right, these next two shoes, we can just do these together. The Adistars. I don't run in these, but I know you've done some running in these.
Yeah, they're a great shoe. They're just like basically a competitor to any maximalist or like
it has a huge
premium cushioning shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does feel a little clunky, but it definitely is like your go-to like hard recovery day. Like hard recovery meaning like you really want to like double down on like making sure that you feel good and just try and feel as good as possible for your next workout. So maximum cushioning.
And then next up we have the Solarglide 6. Really love the colorway on this. I definitely love white shoes a lot. Once again, this is a heavier trainer for sure. With the boost foam throughout. I would say I like filter these in to my training. Like I don't do a lot of running in these either nowadays, but they are like really pillowy tongue here, like a ton of cushioning and a ton of support. I know like this is Reed's go-to shoe, where like Reed does most of his like training in these. Like this is his favorite one. Yeah. Goose does a lot of training in these. A lot of support, a lot of structure. All right, next up, my favorite new shoe. I'm really excited about this one to share with you guys. It's the Adizero SL. I basically do, I'd say 90% of my easy running in these now. I love this colorway. This is a shoe that honestly I feel like I've been waiting on for a long time. It's like very similar to a lot of the other, mainstay training shoes out there on the market that you probably have run in and I used to run in like before I was sponsored by Adidas. It has a really nice light strike foam throughout. It's a super lightweight trainer, so I feel like I'm not carrying a lot on those easy runs, which I really like, and it just feels like it lasts forever. Like I really can put in like a ton of miles on these and feel like it doesn't degrade. This Continental rubber on the bottom is super, super high quality as it is across all of this. I'd say that's one of the huge reasons that Adidas shoes are great, is because of this Continental rubber on the bottom. But yeah, I do long runs in this. I do every easy day in this. Yeah, this checks every box. Yeah, this is becoming like the team's go-to trainer. And it's not that expensive.
No, yeah, it's pretty...
Compared to some of the other shoes on the market.
For sure, yeah. And I think this is becoming everybody's staple. It has Light Strike Pro and Light Strike midsole foam, which is very similar to what we have with the Boston and our super shoes here. But also no carbon plate, so it's like a really comfortable ride, and the foam just does last forever.
And last, but certainly not least, the Adilette Clog. We are in our clog mule era right now, where I know for me, if I'm going to a run and right after a run I'm driving home, I'm not gonna wear the shoes I'm in. I'm gonna kick those shoes off right away and probably slip into something like this. This is our Adidas 2023 shoe rundown. You saw all the clothes we did, or maybe if this is the first part of the video, get ready for the clothes portion of it. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any comments or more questions about the shoes, we will answer them below in the YouTube comments, and we will pick some of the people that comment and send you some shoes and some gear that we got today. Thank you guys so much. Thanks. No, you're supposed to say like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe. And yes, cleaning this up. I'm glad we use your shoes.
Like, and don't do your whole like bit. Like, just do yourself.
Don't do my bit.
Yeah, don't do your like.
Then you don't do your lily.
Just be yourself.
Don't ask me questions.
You're doing it.
This is a
doing
trick.
it. There it is. That's you.
Joey, go get your little books upstairs and you can talk about all the different pieces of the shoe, how much you like it.
What is your problem, Aaron?
We can get your little coloring book out. We can make sure that we keep it.
Now I'm offended.
The color pencils between the lines.
It's a sketchbook, and I have good things on there.
Yeah, coloring books.
Yeah, all right.
All right, ready?
No.
Yes.
I am.